How y'all doing, man? It's a blue light kind of night, man. It's Saturday, and we feeling real good. We feeling good. Y'all feeling good? How y'all doing out there? Get in the comments, man. Tell me how y'all doing out there. Cause if nobody else don't care, I care. You know what I'm saying? I'll respond back. So let me know how y'all doing out there. Today, let's get into the video, man. Today we got a Louisiana teen, man. She was like unalived, man, while riding with her homegirls. You know, um, I don't understand, man. I don't understand. Well, I don't understand why people have to, be unalived. You feel me? Just, living life. You know what I'm saying? Just living life. Just having fun. You know? Everybody still, they still like coming down off this like Julio Fulio thing, and stuff like that. He was just living his life, like just trying to like celebrate his birthday. But we all know like what he was into, you know. But that's not the topic of this video though. The topic of this video is this young woman here who was like taken way too soon, you know. So we're gonna get into the video. This is my first time seeing the video. It's my first time catching wind of it. And I'm gonna watch it with y'all. So we're gonna get into it. Thank y'all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? If y'all like the content. And I appreciate everybody, all the new subscribers, everybody who watched the video, everybody who liked the video. I appreciate all y'all. Thank y'all. You know what I'm saying? And let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's see what's going on.
Araya Henry was 16 years old and lived in Reserve, Louisiana. She was a rising junior at East St. John High School. Araya was described as a sweet and lovable young girl with a goofy nature and a generous heart. The 10th grader had big plans for the future. All of her teachers spoke highly of her. Although she was passionate about fashion, makeup, and hair, her career interests lied in a different direction. She wanted to join the U.S. Air Force. Araya wanted to be a nurse, inspired by her stepmother and her love for helping others. Araya was also described as a hard worker.
Again, right? And I'm sorry for cutting it so soon, but again, I always say that it be the people that have their head on straight, that know what they want to do with their life, that know where they're going in life. You know what I'm saying? And they get their life cut short. It's always them. It's always them. But for some reason, like the people who like just want to be on the corner all day and do nothing with their life and stuff like that, and then just like bring drama to other people's lives and stuff like that, those dudes live forever. But it's always the ones who already have a plan. You know what I'm saying? And not saying the dudes who don't want to do nothing with their life, they should have their life cut short or anything like that. But I'm just saying, like, it's always the ones who have a plan and know where they want to go and get their life cut short over some BS. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep going, though.
The teen was employed at her local McDonald's. But when she wasn't working or in school, she spent the majority of her time with family and friends. She was very close with her family, from her 4 brothers to cousins to grandmothers, and she loved to cook for them. Some of her favorite dishes to cook were chicken pasta, brownies, and avocado egg toast. These are the memories her family will always hold very close to their chest, because today they are searching for answers after Araya's untimely death. Sadly, in the early hours of June 2nd, 2024, she was tragically murdered, and some of the people she was with during that time refused to talk to authorities. On Saturday, June 1st, Araya told her parents that she was spending the night at a friend's house. Unbeknownst to them, however, she and several other friends went out to attend a house party. Araya was riding with 2 girlfriends and 3 adult males in the early hours on Sunday, June 2nd, 2024. But what the group didn't know was they were being followed throughout the night. According to reports, video surveillance shows an unknown suspect's car parked on a dark street near the party, waiting for the group to leave. At around 2 a.m. that early morning, Araya and the group stopped at the convenience store, not knowing the suspects were trailing behind them. According to reports, her and her friends were going to the store for snacks, but while they were inside, the suspects waited and watched before taking action. WDSU released an exclusive video of them inside the store this week. Here are clips they shared on their local site.
In this surveillance video obtained exclusively by WDSU, it shows what reportedly took place just minutes before the shooting occurred. The car the 16-year-old was riding in with 5 others pulled into Fast Stop truck stop.
And they turned into a truck.
It says she was 16. 16. You know what I'm saying? Like at 16, I'm gonna be honest, at 16, I ain't know what I wanted to do with my life. I was just like, just floating, just living. You know what I'm saying? So at 16, she already knew what she wanted to do with her life, and then it's just like, it get cut short. That's the same thing I always say. But let's keep going.
Stop. They were buying some snacks. You can see the suspect's vehicle parked just past them and waited in the darkness, stalking them.
As soon as they were done getting snacks, they get into the car and drive eastbound on Airline Highway.
Once the group was finished and pulling out of the parking lot, the suspects, who had been lying in the wait, pulled alongside and opened fire before speeding away.
Hi, my name is Tanya. I'm 42 years young.
And as you know, I always catch the commercials. Here we go.
And I got Botox Cosmetic. I got treatment in my...
Let's go.
Araya was the only person hit in the car. Although she was rushed to the hospital, she later died of her injuries. Within the first 40...
You see what I'm saying? You see what? She was the only one hit. And she might not even been the target. But she was the only one hit. The person with the plan, the person who know what they want to do with their life, and probably the youngest. And she was the only one hit. And
48 hours, authorities received witness statements and viewed different angles of camera footage. According to police, this incident appears to be specifically targeted, and the attackers may have wanted to target someone else in that car. Detectives have found the suspect's car on a dead-end street. However, they do not have any leads at this time.
We use our crime cameras to track the vehicle to Garyville, Louisiana. Once the sun came up, we did a hard canvas. We found the vehicle parked down a dead-end street in a field covered with a tarp. Now, we have the crime scene, we have the vehicle. What I do not have are the perpetrators. We know that car was stolen out of New Orleans since March. Someone's been riding around in that car in our community. Someone can call and just tell me who's been riding in that vehicle. Just, I'm not here to talk about juveniles being out after night or late in the morning, early in the morning. Right now, my primary focus is getting justice for this little girl.
And according to St. John Parish Sheriff Mike, the 3 adult men refused to cooperate with law enforcement.
The 3 adult males refused.
the no snitching thing, right? Don't get me wrong, man. Look, I understand to a certain degree, but like, I don't know the dynamic of them. Like, if they were all like close or what. I'm like, if I'm gonna take an educated guess, I'm gonna say all of them was close because they in the car together or whatever, and they going out or whatever. So it's like they have to know of each other somewhat, right? But this whole like I'm not gonna say nothing thing or whatever, or no snitching thing. You gotta understand it's levels to that. Like if you in the streets, and if you doing street activity or whatever, then yes, of course you gotta abide by a certain code. If you in the streets, but if you're not in the streets or whatever, like, you know, if you play the school route, if you go on a school route or whatever, and you got a regular 9 to 5 or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Then everything is like open. It's open, you know what I'm saying? It's open field or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like you can kind of sort of say something, you know, because you're not in the street, so it's not a code that you abide by. I don't know, like these individuals or whatever. I don't know. Maybe they was in the street. I mean, again, if I'm gonna take an educated guess, I'm gonna say maybe they was in the streets because like somebody is stalking them and opening fire on them or whatever. Say maybe they was in the streets, but you know, I kind of sort of think that you know that puts like a damper on getting justice for the person. You know, like you're not saying nothing or whatever. You know, violence causes violence. We know that. So if they're not saying nothing, then they like, okay, it's gonna be street justice. We not telling y'all, but we gonna go after them type of deal. You know what I'm saying? And that's not gonna do nothing but it's not gonna do anything but cause a domino effect. You know? I'm talking too much though. Let's keep going.
To cooperate with law enforcement at all. It wouldn't talk to us, wouldn't say anything. So everything we have right now is based on our technology and our crime cameras. They always say it takes a village to raise a child, but it appears the villagers are afraid of the children. The citizens out here know me. We solve cases very well. The citizens have been very helpful. They give us tips. They lead us in the right direction. That's what I'm asking today. We're just waiting for somebody to give us a little bit more than what we have so we can get this case rolling again. But right now, we're kind of at a standstill. She deserves justice. We strongly and are almost positive to believe that she was not the intended target.
Instead, they are trying to use technology to help them in this case. Right now, they hope that technology will help them find the suspects involved.
We have just really elevated that game to what it is now.
In St. John Parish, hundreds of high-definition crime cameras cover every major road.
When the sheriff says, or narcotics says, hey, I need a camera at this location, it's basically me going out there first and trying to scope it all out, saying, can I get a radio signal back? Can I get fiber dropped here?
The sheriff's IT department assembles, programs, installs, and monitors each live feed.
It needs a power supply, and the power supply wire comes through here. We'll connect it. And then.
Happy birthday, Marty. Oh, no, you don't.
I catch the commercials, y'all. I catch them commercials. It's all good, though.
Let me get this.
Ah, thanks. You're too kind.
I've heard that.
Unlimited 2% cash back. The Wells Fargo Active Cash Credit Card.
And another one. Here we go.
We'll install it.
You want to do something, you commit a crime, chances are we're going to catch it. And if you go to court with video evidence, our conviction rate is in a high 90 percentile, our conviction rate. And what's the magic words? Let's play the tape.
Each camera comes with an investment of about $3,500, but deputies say it's money well spent.
Not only seeing the crime itself, but now you can see where they've come from or where they possibly fled to.
The sheriff says it has expanded his crime-fighting capability from just here on the ground with his deputies to a bird's-eye view of every major street in the parish.
Technology is getting better and better and better. You've seen the clarity of the pictures. We get a call for service right now. My dispatchers are already going to the camera to say, hey, the suspect just left in this car heading this direction. It helps us tremendously.
Sometimes, unfortunately, the public doesn't want to cooperate. They might be intimidated, they might be scared, but this doesn't need any of that cooperation.
Anyone with information is asked to contact the St. John Parish Sheriff's Office at 504-494-2674 or your local authorities. Friends and family of Araya all came together to ask the community to speak up and to celebrate the life of Araya. Her father has urged parents everywhere to hug their children because he will never be able to hug his daughter again.
Still can't believe it, but we still love Araya and we're still going to keep her in our hearts.
She loved to cook. She loved dressing up. She had a heart of gold. I never disrespect God, but wouldn't never understand how he can need her more than me and her mother at 16 years old. And with that being said, she was loved, She gonna always be loved.
But everybody's sharing the video. Nobody going to St. John Parish to say who it was. You know who's shooting at you. You know who wants you. You don't want your mother crying the way this young lady, she's 36 and bearing her child for foolishness, an innocent young lady, innocent. Now it's not the time for judgment. Now it's the time for unity. Because if you know, you should say something. It may be my granddaughter today and yours tomorrow.
This is absolutely devastating. I will continue to keep my thoughts and prayers with the family and friends of Araya. I hope that they are able to find out what truly happened in this situation, and I hope someone in their community speak up. I hope that justice is served in this case. You all, let me know your thoughts and your opinions down below. I love you all dearly. And with that being said, please don't forget to check on your loved ones.
For sure, man. Check on your loved ones, man. It's like she said, check on your loved ones. But that's crazy though. It's not much information there, really. It's just that, she was rolling with some people and then some people just like jumped out. But without the people who she was with, without them saying anything, it's not much to go off. So like that case would never be solved, really. You understand? Unless it's street justice. And then if it's street justice, then, like I said, it's a domino effect. It's a chain reaction. They go get the people who did it, and then, the people who did it, peoples come back and get some of them or their people or something like that. It's a never ending cycle. You know what I'm saying? But rest in peace to her. She was 16. As you can see from the video, it's like she had her life already in order, like what she wanted to do. And it was just crazy, man. It was crazy. It's just crazy. It's always those type of people who know where they want to go in life and what they want to do. And then they get cut short over some senseless violence for whatever reason. And you know what I'm saying? I'm going to take an educated guess. I'm going to say she wasn't even the target. She wasn't a target. She wasn't a target. Like the people who was with her or whatever, they may be the target or whatever because they was being followed and stuff like that. So maybe some of the adult dudes or whatever. Maybe they was the target. It's crazy, man. Check on your peoples, though. Check on your peoples. Hug your loved ones, man. Tell them how you feel. Tell them you love them and stuff like that. Because you never know. You never know. You think that if she knew or they knew that she was going to lose her life that night, they would have told her to come out with them? Nah. You never know when it's time, man. But we're going to end it right there, man, y'all. Thank y'all for watching, man. Please like, comment, subscribe. And again, man, just, let your people know. Let your people know that you love them and stuff, Thank y'all for watching, man. Blue light kind of night. I'm out.